and welcome to English Success. I'm Emma, and today we're diving into a powerful idea: why happiness leads to success, not the other way around. Most people believe that they'll finally be happy once they achieve success, once they get the perfect job, the dream house, the fluent English. But the truth is the opposite. It's happiness that actually creates success. When you feel happy, motivated, and positive, your brain works better, your energy is higher, and you have the courage to keep learning and growing. And this is exactly why your journey in English and in life becomes more effective when you start with happiness first. So, in today's episode, we're going to explore 1. Why happiness is not the result of success, but the foundation of it. 2. How happiness affects your learning and your future. 3. Simple daily practices to choose happiness and how they can transform your English journey. Let's get started! Let's start with the common belief: I will be happy when I succeed. People say, when I get a promotion, I'll finally feel good. When I speak English fluently, I'll finally be confident. When I earn more money, I'll finally relax. But the problem is, success keeps moving forward like a finish line. You achieve one goal, and then another appears. You pass one English test, and then you want to pass the next. You get one good job, and then you want a better one. Happiness keeps being postponed into the future. This mindset is dangerous because it creates a life of constant chasing. You're always running after the next thing, but you never allow yourself to feel joy right now. And here's the truth: when you live this way, success doesn't bring happiness, it only brings pressure. Now let's turn it around. Imagine the opposite approach: happiness first. When you choose to feel grateful for what you already have, when you learn to enjoy the process instead of just the result, something powerful happens. Your brain literally works better. Science shows that when you feel happy, your creativity, memory, and problem-solving abilities increase. This means that if you start your English practice in a positive mood, your learning will be faster and more effective. Happiness gives you energy. Think about it. When you feel miserable or stressed, do you really want to open a book or practice speaking? Probably not. But when you feel light, joyful, and excited, you naturally want to take action. Happiness builds resilience. Challenges don't disappear. You will still make mistakes in English. You will still face rejections in life. You will still have bad days. But if your foundation is happiness, you see mistakes as opportunities, not as failures. You see problems as lessons, not as punishments. And here's a deep point: happiness is not the result of your environment. It's not about how perfect your life is, but about how you interpret your life. Two people can face the same situation, for example, moving to a new country and struggling with English. One person feels miserable, saying, "I can't do this. I'm a failure." Another person feels grateful. "This is hard, but I'm learning, I'm growing, and one day I'll be fluent." The situation is the same, but the mindset is different. The second person will succeed faster, not because life is easier, but because happiness is already present. So here is the big truth: success does not create happiness. Happiness creates success. Because when you are happy first, you have the motivation, the energy, and the clarity to achieve more. Now let's make this practical. How does happiness directly improve your English learning? 1. Happiness makes you less afraid of mistakes. When you are in a positive state, you don't see mistakes as something shameful. Instead, you see them as proof that you are trying. For example, let's say you're speaking English with someone and you say the wrong tense. If you are stressed and unhappy, you might think, "I'm so stupid. I'll never learn this." And then you avoid speaking next time. But if you are happy and relaxed, you'll laugh at your mistake, correct it, and continue the conversation. And that means you'll improve faster. 2. Happiness improves memory. When you are stressed, your brain releases cortisol, which blocks your ability to remember things. That's why cramming vocabulary when you're anxious doesn't really work. But when you are calm, grateful, or even excited, your brain is more open. You remember words more easily, and you keep them longer. So, learning English becomes smoother. 3. Happiness gives you motivation for consistency. Think about it. Do you want to do something every day if it feels heavy and painful? Probably not. But if you connect English with positive emotions, you'll keep going. For example, you can watch a television show you enjoy in English, listen to music that inspires you, or celebrate small wins like learning 5 new phrases today. The happier you feel in the process, the more consistent you'll be. And consistency, not talent, is the real secret to fluency. 4. Happiness helps you focus on the process, not just the result. Many learners obsess over the result. When will I finally speak like a native? But that mindset creates stress, and stress kills progress. Instead, when you're happy, you enjoy the process itself. You enjoy discovering new words, understanding a movie without subtitles, or writing your first short text in English. And when you enjoy the process, the result comes naturally. 5. Happiness creates confidence. Confidence in English doesn't come after you become perfect. It comes when you allow yourself to be imperfect and still feel good. Happiness helps you smile, relax, and connect with people, even if your grammar isn't perfect yet. And guess what? People respond more positively to your happiness than to your accuracy. They remember your energy, not your mistakes. Let me give you an example. Imagine 2 students. Student A is unhappy, stressed, and focused only on mistakes. Every time they speak, they feel nervous. They may know grammar, but they don't enjoy speaking. Student B is happy, positive, and focused on communication. They laugh at mistakes, ask questions, and enjoy the process. Which student will improve faster? The answer is obvious: Student B, because happiness fuels courage, and courage leads to practice, and practice is the real teacher. So, the next time you open your English book or join a conversation, ask yourself, am I approaching this with stress or with happiness? That question alone can transform your learning journey. Now that we understand why happiness leads to success, let's make it practical. How can you bring more happiness into your daily life and learning? 1. Start your day with gratitude. When you wake up, take a moment to think about 3 things you are grateful for. It can be simple: your family, your health, or even a sunny day. Gratitude shifts your mindset instantly. You start the day positively, which affects everything you do, including English learning. 2. Celebrate small wins. Did you learn 5 new words today? Did you speak to someone in English even for 1 minute? Celebrate it. Happiness grows when you acknowledge progress, not just final results. 3. Move your body. Exercise, stretching, or even a short walk releases endorphins, the happiness hormones. A happy body helps a happy mind, and a happy mind learns faster. 4. Connect with positive people. Surround yourself with those who encourage you, who celebrate your wins, and who make you feel good. Negative energy drags you down. Happiness lifts you up. 5. Enjoy the process. Whether it's reading, listening, or speaking in English, focus on the joy of learning, not only the outcome. Laugh at mistakes, get curious, and remember, every small step is progress. 6. Practice mindfulness. Spend a few minutes each day focusing on your breath, observing your thoughts without judgment. Mindfulness reduces stress and increases clarity, so your learning becomes more efficient. Remember, happiness is a choice, a daily decision. And by choosing happiness, you give yourself the energy, focus, and courage to succeed in English and in life. So today, I challenge you. Find one thing that makes you genuinely happy, and do it before your next English practice. Notice how it changes your motivation, your energy, and your results. As we reach the end of today's episode, let's take a moment to reflect. We often believe that success, a promotion, a fluent level in English, or financial security will finally bring us happiness. But as we've explored today, this mindset is backwards. Happiness is not a reward at the end of the journey. It is the fuel that powers the journey itself. When you choose happiness first, even in small moments, you unlock your potential. You think more clearly, you act more boldly, and you learn more efficiently. Happiness transforms challenges into opportunities, mistakes into lessons, and effort into joy. Imagine your life as a garden. Success is like the flowers, and happiness is the sunlight, water, and soil. You can try to grow flowers without the foundation, but they will wither. Happiness is the foundation, the essential element that nurtures everything else. Without it, even achievements can feel empty. And here's the most profound truth. Happiness is always available to you, regardless of circumstances. It is not something to chase in the future, it is something you can choose now. When you smile at your progress, laugh at your mistakes, or feel gratitude for small moments, you are planting the seeds of success. And just like a well-tended garden, those seeds will grow into something beautiful: confidence, fluency, and real achievements. So today, I want you to remember this. Success does not create happiness. Happiness creates success. Start with a happy mind, and the world will respond to your energy. Start your English practice with a smile, and you will speak more confidently. Start your life with gratitude, and opportunities will naturally follow. Take a deep breath and feel it now. The choice is yours. You can choose to carry stress, pressure, and worry, or you can choose happiness, curiosity, and courage. That choice will shape not only your English journey, but every step of your life. Before we finish, I leave you with a simple daily challenge. Each morning, find one thing that makes you happy and one small action toward your English goal. Combine them. Notice how happiness fuels progress, how joy creates learning, and how small, consistent steps lead to extraordinary results. Remember, happiness is not just a feeling, it is a mindset, a practice, and a superpower. Use it, nurture it, and watch how it transforms your English, your career, and your life. Thank you for joining me today on English Success. Stay happy, stay curious, and keep growing. Until next time, keep smiling and keep speaking English.